clear the perimeter. You got to know that your base is empty before you let your guard down. This was bad on Riley.
I mean, okay, so the mall is big, but it's not so big. You have to walk every single room in it, make sure all the doors are secured, at least on the first floor, and clear everything out. I think this guy was like in his like Borg nest, fungus nest, inside a store in the mall.
Yeah.
Riley really screwed up.
Riley really screwed up. I mean, if you're going to bring a girl to the emptied out mall to be romantic and flirty and fun, you got to make sure it's safe. And so earlier, Riley's like, Ellie, do you trust me with your life? And Ellie says, yes. I think these two young women growing up in the Cordyceps apocalypse would be so on edge all the time. They would have seen people make mistakes where they didn't clear the perimeter, and then most of the team died from it. I think you wouldn't really ever have situations where you just 100% put your faith in someone, because even if they are well intended, they might make a mistake, they might miss a corner here, and then now your entire team's dead. So this actually took me out of the show, because this shouldn't have happened if they had their proper SOPs, their standard operating procedures on how to make sure that places were safe.
So when Riley says, trust me with your life, there's two things going on there. One is a intentions trust, and the other one is a competence trust. So I think the intentions were there, but Ellie is also saying, like, I'm going to trust that you're competent at clearing a place out, making sure it's safe, because I haven't been there before. So the intentions wise, Riley, trustworthy, but
Absolutely.
maybe. But competence wise, you cannot trust her. This is such a betrayal.
Nobody would be sufficiently competent, not even a team would be sufficiently competent such that you could truly trust your life to them, because it's such high stakes. It's not like, do I trust Riley to be competent enough to get us a loaf of bread from the store? Sure. The penalties for that is you don't get bread. The penalties for this is you die. In fact, potentially multiple people die.
I take that. I disagree with that. And here's why. If you were clearing a mall for me, right, and then you said, trust me, the mall's clear.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm trusting you because I know you would do it.
Mm-hmm.
And the stakes are high, but I'm going to trust you. If it's some Joe Blow off the street, I'm not going to trust him. But I'm trusting you. So I think they're saying that Riley and Ellie are at that level of trust. It's just Riley sucks at clearing places out.
Oh, you're saying that you would trust me for the interpersonal reasons, but the competence-wise...
No, I'm saying I would trust you on both accounts, intentions and competence in this situation. So if you said the mall is clear, or last time I checked 8 hours ago, mall was clear, I would say probably good.
Oh, so yeah, I'd burn the thing to the ground.
So there are some specific people in some people's lives where they would trust without checking. So Riley really fucked up.
Riley really fucked up. She had plenty of time. Checked it out. In fact, she had been living in the mall several days. This guy was here. She could have got caught earlier.
Right, she's sleeping in there.
Mm-hmm. Making sounds, running around, turning on lights.
Mm-hmm.
That's risky. Riley.
And it certainly doesn't look like he wandered in there. It looks like he's got some long-term growth stuff going on.
Oh, yeah. He's been there for a while.